Welcome back to episode 3 of how to create a giant 100% self-sustaining fusion reactor from Rotorcraft Reactor Craft mod pack by Reika. In this episode we'll be showing how to make the solenoid magnet, which is a really cool giant spinny thingamabobber in the center. And I'm going to show you how to start it up in such a way where it will not blow up in your face. Because if this blows up in your face, then all of your 36 giant toroid magnets and your fusion plasma injectors and your 40 tesseracts and stuff and things will blow up in your face. And you'll be sad because it just blew up in your face. Are you getting what I'm trying to say? Yeah. So, through the magical powers of fusion plasma and teleportation and stuff and thingies and things and stuff, I shall see you in the other world. Wah 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 wah. Aha. Magic. Through binary powers. Aha. Okay, so I'm just gonna go into the tab and stuff and things with all the stuff things needed. So you're gonna need quite a bit. You're gonna need the ferromagnetic base, magnetic linkage, central permanent magnet, auxiliary permanent magnet, hysteresis rod, solenoid hub, and you will need the where is it? There we go, solenoid magnet. Okay. So first thing you do, see where this thingy bobber is? See it? Yeah. Just put the solenoid magnet thingy right on top, and then you will not need that at all anymore. Okay, then you can take your solenoid hub and just surround it one layer, just like so. And then you're going to surround it on the top as well. And then boom, you're like 30% way there. And then take your hysteresis, this rod thingamabobber, go out 5 blocks, 6 blocks, right? 2, 4, 6 blocks, 6, I said 6. And then this is the one that goes out 4 blocks. Because the logic. So that's 4, 6. And just going to do that for all of the sides. It's like really no efficient way of doing those. I'll just thought I'd point that out. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. And just remove those. This would be a good spot to have building blocks, that's for sure. You don't want to waste any of this stuff because, again, everything is expensive. And one note to say, I failed to mention this in the first video I made. Go into your configs folder, and there is a section somewhere in the Rotorcraft tab where it says whether or not you can make certain stuff in crafting tables. So you know how some of this stuff, like I don't know, this, see how you have to make in the work table? If you change the setting in the config, that means you can use it in the standard world crafting table. So you normally have to use the work table. If you change the setting, then you can use your crafting table, which means you then can use it in applied energistics and use all of the auto crafting, because there's a lot of crafting. So like all of these magnets and stuff you can make in the auto crafting tab. So good tip for all of you who are actually here listening. Okay, back to creating this. So now you're going to use your central permanent magnet. You're just going to put it right in the middle, and you're going to go out 5. So, oop, there we go. See how there's 5? So you're going to do 5 there. And you go to the next side. And you make it 5. You have to make sure this is a central permanent magnet, because if you don't do it right, then it blows up in your face. Actually, it doesn't blow up in your face. It just doesn't turn into a multi-block. And when this thing is up and running, you can break blocks, but if this thing is in motion, it will blow up in your face. And you'll cry. Okay, next you're going to take your auxiliary permanent magnet. You're just going to pop it in the sides, like so. So this is going to then become a 7 length here, like so. As you see, it's going to become 7 long, and it's going to go in by 2, and then by 1. Oop. Come on, I can do Minecraft. And then 2, and then just like so. Very simple. And there, There. And when this thing is actually up and running, it will like lag to like the world and back. This thing, all of Rotary Craft will lag your world. I mean, he's done a lot of optimizations, but gotta make sure you have a killer video card, because this thing will just eat up your processing. Like, it's insane. It's amazing, but insane. Oh gosh, there we go. And then you're gonna take your magnetic base, your ferromagnetic base, and everywhere where it's central permanent magnet, you're gonna put the ferromagnetic base. I tend to start in the bottom, and then magnetic linkage that goes right on the auxiliary permanent magnet, just like so. And you're just gonna do that for all. Make sure you not alternate, but make sure you just put the magnetic linkage under and on top of the auxiliary permanent, and then the base on top of the central permanent, so on and so forth. There we go. So probably way before, maybe even now, I'm gonna have a tab that just skips because this is pretty repetitive. Just gonna skip to show you the correct settings in order to make this thing spin and not blow up in your face, because then you'll cry for many of the same reasons that I explained before. And you'll cry like a 5-year-old, because all of your hard work just blew up in your face in a very majestic manner. And just as a good note to anyone who's there and listening, anything in Rotary Craft that moves and is a multi-block, if you break it while it's in motion, it will blow up in your face and you'll cry like a 5-year-old. Okay, this should be the last block, and majestic. See that? And we're good. Now, as you see, everything that is highlighted has currently been completed. So in this case, we are now done with you. Okay, so you can put all the solenoid stuff things away. Just get a bevel gears. And go down and get your bedrock shaft. Make sure to use bedrock for everything, because if normally in this thing it's so intricate, if one thing fails and the whole thing eventually will fail. Normally not instantly, but it will fail. So use bedrock for everything. Every like shaft, gearbox, and everything. It has to be as little, actually no maintenance as possible. That's a good note. If you have to do something with it, it's not self-sustaining. So what we're going to do is take your bevel gears, put it right in the center, and make sure, obviously, inputs on the side, outputs on the top. And then you're going to take a dynamometer, thingamabobber, and just set it up so that it's connected directly to this, like so. See how it's dynamometer, bevel gears. Take your bedrock shafts, direct it so the red's obviously on top, so the output's to the top. And then take your 16:1 gearbox, your magnetostatic engine, and then, actually now that I think about it, actually we don't need that. So then you just, yeah, do I do this? Yeah, let's try it. And, did I do this wrong? Let's just be dripping. Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay, spinning. See it? Spinning. Now, if this thing again spins too fast, it blows up in your face. So the reason why this dynamometer, the thingamabobber's here. The speed has to be going 512. 512 rads a second. Any more, I have no idea what happens, but I'm sure it's horrible. So I'm pretty sure this should just bring it up if you max this out. One more. There we go. 512. So if you break this, please don't break it. Don't break it. Don't even attempt. This will blow up in your face. You will cry. Do not break it. Don't even touch it. Just leave it in its majestic spinning manner. Okay, and that completes episode 3 of how to make a fully 100% sustaining fusion reactor. You know, you get the gist of how to end this video off. Please like, subscribe, comment. Mostly just like and comment, because I need the feedback. And show some love. Smash your face button. You know, all the traditional annoying stuff YouTubers end their videos off with, in order to get more popular. I hope you liked the video, and well, Have a good day.